Yay, guys! Thanks for tuning into the live. We are going to be talking about Jelly Hues, which launched today. I am beyond excited. You don't even understand how long I've been working on this. It's been literally years in the making, years. I know, it's like, how hard is it to make food coloring? It's really hard, but I did it. We did it. So this is our... I know I have an Abu Dhabi purple shirt. That was on purpose. Curation Nation. Anyways, this is our first pack. It's called the Bold Necessities. As you can see, this packaging is to die for. And it comes with 5 beautifully charged up, high intensity food coloring gels. Now, I know all the bakers who are tuning in are like, yeah, I already know what food coloring gels are. So I'm gonna talk to some of the people who maybe are not bakers, who don't really know what to do with this product. So we have 5 colors. I named them all after cities. As you can see, I named these during the pandemic and I had Wanderlust and I was just like, oh my gosh, like Abu Dhabi purple, Malibu pink. So the colors are really pretty. As you can see, I'm gonna show you guys what I made. I made some rainbow pancakes. Yeah, that's right. As you can see, the colors are super vibrant. You can use these obviously in like frosting, cake batter, macaron mix. You can put them in Rice Krispie treat mix, milkshakes, ice cream, like literally anything. I put them in rice. Like when I'm cooking my rice, I put a couple drops in the water and it turns the rice like blue or pink and my kids die over it. So I'm gonna show you how I made these. I'm a little bit of TV magic. So I made these before. And oh my gosh, would you just look at that color? I mean, it's the purple literally matches my shirt. Oh my God, that is literally crazy. Someone just asked, is there any taste to them? This is very important. There is no taste. Sometimes whenever you get food coloring gels, certain colors like blue and purple or black taste really funky and you're like, what's that flavor? Ours do not taste. We worked really hard to make them tasteless. They're gluten-free, nut-free. They're all the free things. So they're totally awesome. And I'm gonna show you guys how to use them. I'm gonna do a little demo. I've pre-made some pancake batter. This is literally a weekend tradition in my family, sometimes the weekdays. Me and my girls, I have 3 daughters, as you guys know. We all love pancakes in the morning. So we're always looking for fun ways, like what color are we gonna do? Which sprinkles are we gonna use? It's really fun. Most of the time I make gluten-free pancakes just so like I can eat a lot more of them and not feel so like but you can use any pancake mix you want. I literally got like $2 pancake mix from the store. And I made these amazing like Instagram worthy pancakes. So the food colorings, I need to talk about this. One of the reasons that I hate other brands of food coloring gel is because of the way that the food coloring comes out. It is literally like a traumatic experience every time I have to use food coloring. I made these pancakes. I have not a drop of food coloring on my hands. None, not a bit. I made all these pancakes already and I was moving fast, nothing. So that was one of the first things I said when I made these. I said, I don't want there to be a mess. The food coloring pots, you're like sticking toothpicks in, it's slimy, it's getting everywhere. The bottles, you're shaking it out. It's like, bloop, I just got a teaspoon of food coloring out. What is happening? So I said, I want it to be really, really precise droppers. Incoming, the needle nose tip. Let me tell you something. This is a freaking game changer. All you do is open up the cap, and let me show you the magic of this. Look how this drop comes out. Drop, boom. It sucks right back up into the tube. I made that so that the vacuum would kind of pick it up and you're just getting 1 drop at a time. So I think I did maybe 4 drops to achieve this pink. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And look, the clean tip. So now you put it back on, close it up. Nothing on my fingers. It's like magic. I'm like, why didn't anyone do this before? So I'm gonna stir this together. This is the Malibu pink. The pink is another color that sometimes can taste funky. Tastes like absolutely nothing. And look at that vibrant color you get. The difference between food coloring gels and the liquid food coloring little teardrop looking things you get at the store is that food coloring gels are so much more intense. It's like, I use the terminology like, you know, when you get a really pigmented eyeshadow, the color is just so much brighter versus buying like a really cheap powdery eyeshadow. You could put so much, but you're just not gonna get a lot of pigment. These are like concentrated pigments. You can use them in royal icing, literally anything you want. So I'm gonna show you guys the Abu Dhabi purple next. I love this purple, it literally matches my shirt right now. It has a different viscosity than the watery food coloring gels. So I'm gonna do 3 drops because this one is super pigmented. And I'm putting them into like white pancake batter. So you have to remember, it depends on the color base you're starting with. Like if you're starting with more of a yellowy frosting, you're gonna have to add more. But this is white, so you're gonna see the color come out pretty fast. You can use them on literally so many things that you probably didn't even think of before. So I really just love these food colorings. Like I use them in so many things. That's the Malibu pink, that's the Abu Dhabi purple. You can use it to color fondant. Someone asked if it's safe for animals. I don't know. We don't test on animals, no clue. But yeah, as you can see, like I'm going and I don't have any food coloring on my hands. So, and I love this because you can go so slow, right? Like take your time with it. Like don't, you know what I mean? Like you don't need to do it so fast, and just take your time. And I really love to store my food colorings in my Fancy Sprinkles bag that I got one of, you know, we have our sprinkle sets, they come in these bags. This is where all my prism powders live. But I just like pop them right in here, and this is my little fancy bag. Leave a comment if you think that we should sell those bags a la carte. I think we should, but our CEO who's watching right now said, should we? And I was like, yeah, people are gonna want those bags. It is gluten-free. This is the Dublin green. This is like such a rich St. Patrick's Day green. And trust me, like I wanted to do all the colors, but like obviously, you know, we're still a small business. We have to start small, but if you guys buy them and they're a huge hit, we'll put out all the colors. So someone just said, what brand is that? Jelly Hues, Fancy Sprinkles brand, baby. These are ours. This is what took 2 years to come up with. You would not believe the amount of time we spent on this. So I'm gonna do 4 drops of the Casablanca orange. This one was, I didn't know whether to name it Moroccan orange or Casablanca orange, but I decided to go with Casablanca. So this one's really pretty. Again, I'm dyeing pancake batter. You can literally like dye buttercream, frosting. People ask if you can use them in macarons. Absolutely, there's no oil in them, so you can put them in macarons. It will not mess up your batter. And last but not least, probably the most impressive color is our red, our Montreal red. A lot of times red food coloring takes a lot to show up. Red is one of those colors that has to oxidize for a while. So if you're putting it in frosting and you're like, it's just not red enough, let it oxidize for a bit and it will totally turn a deeper red. Someone said, does it stain your teeth? I don't think so, no. I mean, the truth about food coloring is like, if you're eating like a blue snow cone, like you're gonna get some dye, but not with this because it's in a batter. Like, you know, if I put straight food coloring on my tongue, like it'll probably stain, but. So what I love about this is that you can kind of just add more and more if you want to achieve a deeper hue. So right now this is kind of like a light red and I did 3 drops. So now I'm gonna do 4, 5, 6. And that is like, there's no other food coloring on the market that can do what I just did. You cannot get consistent colors with the other brands because it just does not work out that way. So I got all my food colorings in here, and as you can see, literally not a drop on my hands. It's magic. That's like one of the worst things about cake decorating is that your hands are always stained. Your nails are always stained. It's like a nightmare. So this pack of 5 retails for $24 and you get a ton of food coloring. It will last you a really long time. So that was 6 drops in here. So I got all my colors, as you can see. I love these batters. So I already made my pancakes, but I like to cook my pancakes low and slow so that the tops don't brown. That's one of my things that I do, because sometimes you'll get like a brown top and it's like, oh, it kind of takes away from like the prettiness of it. But we also sell the pack of food coloring gels with our cake scraper. So if you don't have one of our cake scrapers to smooth buttercream, you can get this plus the food coloring gels. Like they pair really good with certain things like easy candy. And we also released today our dip and dye Easter egg kit. So you can literally dye Easter eggs with the Jelly Hues, and it comes with prism powder. So you can literally make like colored, glittery Easter eggs this year. So I'm really excited about that. So I am going to kind of decorate these. So I have some whipped cream somewhere around here. There it is. Found it. So what I like to do with my kids is I like to decorate. And yes, you can mix the colors. I did a video a couple days ago where I showed you. This is the purple, and I'm gonna add some pink to it just to show you, since I'm not cooking these. You can mix colors. So this is the purple, and if I add like 2 drops of pink to it, and we have a color chart. These come with a color chart with all kinds of color mixes that you can do. And that way it kind of guides you and helps you, and it's really informative. So that didn't change the color a lot. So I'd rather add less and just keep adding until I get the color I want. You can make kind of like a dusty rose out of these 2 color combinations. Ooh, this is pretty. Oh yeah. This is turning like a magenta color, because when you add pink and purple together, it turns like more magenta. So you can mix and play with all your different colors. One of the things that I like to do is add some literal whipped cream to the top of these. So I'm gonna try to make it look pretty. And I'm gonna use this Southern Charm sugar blend from our Mardi Gras collection. How crazy is this? I don't have any spring sprinkles. I forgot to get them at the warehouse yesterday, but I actually think that these are really pretty because they have a lot of purple and pink in them. So I'm just gonna go in and wing it. Gonna add my Southern Charm glittery sugar. And this is so fun for like if your kid has a sleepover or like a slumber party or a birthday. This is like the perfect birthday pancake. And then I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of our prism powder in the dusting pump. We sell these dusting pumps, all of our prism powder colors. I'm literally the glitter fairy right now. This is crazy glittery. You should see this in person. I love that. Oh my God. These are like, can you see how this comes out? It's just like a perfect even mist of glitter. Would you look at that? Look how bright these colors are. You're not gonna get this color with grocery store food coloring. It's just not gonna happen. Like I said, it is the difference between highly pigmented eyeshadow and powdery, not good eyeshadow. It's literally the same contrast. You need food coloring gels to achieve these colors. So that's why bakers, everything that they make looks super saturated. It's because they're using food coloring gels. So you can use them in all the same things that you use your grocery store food colorings in, only it's gonna be a lot more beautiful and bold colored. Something else funny that I wanted to mention about food coloring gels is that my daughters put them in their bathtub water. I don't know what kind of bathtub you have, but I have like an acrylic plexiglass type of bathtub, and I put a couple drops in the water and it's like every night is a mermaid bath. So we have like different sets around the house, like one that stays in the bathroom, one that's in the kitchen. So I can't stop staring at these. I'm literally obsessed. Okay, I just did this so that we could take a screenshot for the feed, because all of my feed photos, I'm like, you know, they'll probably use that one instead. So anyways, our Jelly Hues are live now on the website. You can also make Jello shots with these. I mean, I do it all the time. I dye my liquor with them to make Jello shots. You can get these, they go perfectly with like sprinkles and sugar and prism powder. It fits in the family. You can buy it on our website at fancysprinkles.com. It's probably on the front page. I haven't checked. They just launched this morning. You can check now, but I'm pretty sure if you go in our link in our bio on our Instagram, it takes you to our website, and the food coloring gels are the first thing on the website right here in this incredible freaking picture. Oh my gosh, shout out to our creative team. They're literally so amazing. So I can field a couple of questions now. I'm gonna tear off a piece of this pancake so you can see the color saturation throughout the whole thing. So this is literally the inside of the pancake. It is so colored. It's amazing. I love it. Oh my God, why are pancakes so good? These literally don't even have any syrup on them. I like to put a little splash of vanilla extract or vanilla bean paste in my pancakes. Game changer, game changing, delicious. So I'm looking for questions, but I don't see any. I think our CEO was on here answering questions being like, ah! So again, did the gel stain the bathtub? I can't speak for your bathtub, but for mine, they don't. It's sealed. We offer oil-based coloring for dogs. So we sell a kit that is easy candy with these, and sometimes if you put food coloring gel into chocolate and heat it, it can seize it up because these are water, like the gel is like a water-based gel. So if you want to put them on top and mix it together, once it's already melted, it works. But I don't recommend putting these in easy candy and melting it together. I would say put them in after. How are my girls? They're good. They're so good. They're getting so big. They went to the dentist yesterday. They were so well behaved after all that drama leading up to it. It works with cookies. People are saying, does it work for cookies? Literally anything you can eat, you can put this in. Like, you can put it in a cocktail. You can put it in lemonade. If you're making lemonade and you want purple lemonade, put a drop of lavender in it. Just like color your world with it. I'm so into color. It makes me happy. They give me a list to say of things you can put it in. Icing, cake batter, macarons, pancakes and waffles, Rice Krispie treats, bark, popsicles, ice cream, milkshakes, smoothies, yogurt, whipped cream, and one of my personal favorites, cream cheese. I love to put a drop in cream cheese and do like a pink rainbow sprinkled bagel. I also sometimes, I'm so ridiculous and so extra, sometimes I'll melt butter and put like pink in it and then solidify it like in a roll, and so I'll have like a roll of pink butter and I'll spritz prism powder on it like at a brunch or something and do like glittery pink butter. I know, I am like the most extra person on the planet. So anyways, Jelly Hues are live. Shop them right now. We have to make this a hit, otherwise you ain't getting any more colors, and trust me, there's a lot more colors that I want to do. So Jelly Hues for the win. Check them out. We've already gotten reviews from bakers, rave reviews. They're obsessed with the precision droppers. So get on it. All right, guys, have a great rest of your week. Love you all. Bye.